I feel like Vicboss is dead.
Vicboss is dead, gone, buried. But you come down to the triple threat, the last man I quit standing match. Whether it's here or in your stomping grounds at Twister's gym, I will bury you.
Vicboss is dead. And on April 6th, he's going to be buried. Now let me tell you guys what Vicboss means to me. Vicboss isn't a name. It's nothing I started calling myself. Vicboss is a title. It's a title that I earned. Not because I say I earned it. People like Daniel Chan, Von Hoden, Steve Robson, DJ Lambert, people like that said I earned it. Those guys knew that I was the ringleader, I was the general, I was the commander. Anytime I wrestled anybody, I dominated. But then my brother, Daniel Chan, a person that I look up to, a person that raised me, a person that carried me from the bottom all the way to the top, a person that still carries me to this day, told me that I don't have what it takes anymore. He doesn't see wrestling in me anymore, and that Vicboss, the wrestler, is dead. Now, if that was anybody else, if it was anybody else telling me that, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't even pay attention to it. But it's coming from a man that I respect more than anybody. And when it comes from a guy like that, when it comes from a guy that you respect so much, you believe that person. And maybe Dan's right. Maybe I don't have what it takes anymore to wrestle. Maybe I'm not the same guy in terms of wrestling that I used to be. And then there's Thriller, my rival. He told me that he's gonna bury me. And you know what? If Vicboss is dead, he's got all the opportunity to do that. He can finish me. And maybe that's what I've wanted all this time. Maybe I just wanted to find somebody who would be my successor or something, even though he's not my successor. But let me tell you guys one thing. If Vicboss did die, he didn't die recently. He died November 2011. The day I lost to Von Hoden. I admit I have not been the same wrestler that I was going into that contest. Von Hoden, I taught that boy everything there is to know about professional wrestling, and he beat me at my own game. He didn't just beat me, he made me submit. That stays with you. You just don't forget that. I gave up because he caused excruciating pain to me that I could no longer move forward. Now, I don't know if Vicboss, the wrestler, is going to show up, but I certainly will. And I can still fight, and I'm still a man. But it hurts, you know, when you're told by important people like them, important to me anyway, that you can't do what you love doing at the same level that you used to do it. You see, I'm not all these other guys you see on YouTube. I'm not Symphonia 7, I'm not Vlog Rays, I'm not any of these guys. I'm not the Stuff Show. I can't go out there and do things so awesomely in different categories. I'm not them. I'm not that good at other things. This is all I have. Professional wrestling is all I've got. But you know what? I'm going to do everything I can to prove all of you guys wrong. Dan, Thriller, I've made a living out of this, proving people wrong. And I will be a champion. But you know, a true champion is not judged by how much he or she is admired. It's by how well they can stand at the face of adversity. April 6th, I'm going to be looking adversity right in the face. This public service announcement is officially adjourned.